In this video, we will show you how to remove the original analog card and replace it with my new analog card. First step is to remove the floppy drive head. Very simple, just pull it out. You remove the ribbon cable just the same way as we did in the previous video. Then you remove the amp connector. You just pull straight out, and it might be a little hard to pull out, but you can use a little bit of force. It doesn't matter because you have those little clips that are holding the connector in place. So you just pull straight out. Once that's done, all is left is you have two screws here to remove. Again, these are Phillips. Just take care not to strip those. Once that is done, you just pull the card out of the way. You take the new card, you install it, you slide it in those, you have tabs here, so you need to just slide it in the tab, here and here. You slide it until you see the holes show on the left and right side. You put the screws back in to stabilize the card. You put the head back in. Again, the head is only one way to put it because there's one pin that's actually not, there's only one way to put this, basically. There you go. You just take the amp cable. Again, here, you just need to make sure that the clips go on each side of the PCB. So it might take a little wiggling to make this work. And a little bit of force, but it's okay, not too much. Just slide right in until it clips. Last one is the 20-pin ribbon cable. Again, make sure that the red stripe is on the bottom side to line up with pin number 1, which is written on the card. Here. Again, remember that if you make any mistake here, it will blow the 74LS125. So you need to make sure that all the pins are carefully inserted in that connector. That's very important. Now, just to let you know that this card has a feature that the original one does not, which is the right protect switch. So here you have a 3-way jumper, and it's written on the board itself. You have a normal position, you have a right disabled position, and a right enabled position. The normal position is the position that comes shipped by default, like that, with a jumper on the right side. And this basically will say that if you have a disc that is notched, then you can write to it. If the notch is protected, then the write is disabled. If you remove the actual jumper and you put it on the leftmost 2 pins, here, no matter how the notch looks, if it's protected or not on the disc, then you can write to it. And if you actually remove the jumper and you leave all the pins out, so you can leave actually the jumper on just one pin, and just hang it like that, for example, then the write is always disabled no matter how the notch looks like. So here I'm just going to put it back to the normal position. And this completes the analog card installation. One important thing to note here is the actual pots here. Please do not make any modifications to those pots. Those pots have already been tuned by myself and by Rickles in order to guarantee the best read of the card, both in applesauce and in an Apple II. So please, again, do not change those settings at all. If you do, it's at your own risk.